Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. Excuse me, let me turn off this. Hi, this is Charlie Tian. I'm the founder and the CEO of GuruFocus. Very glad to see you again. And no matter where you are, no matter what time zone you are, please type in the comment area and say hello to me if you can hear me, so that I will know that you can hear me, and I'll be very glad to hear from you too. Yeah, please let me know, and let me know you are there, and let me know where you are. I'll be happy, very happy to hear from you. And today, in today's meeting, I want to focus more on Excel add-in. And Excel add-in is a very useful, very powerful tool from us and from GuruFocus, and lots of premium members, and especially premium plus members, are using it. And if you don't know, here I share screen. I will show you where to find it. And it's actually under screeners here. If you can see my screen here, under screeners, and the last column, tools. There's the second one, Excel add-in GURUF. Yeah, click on that. It will bring you up to a page where you can download the Windows Excel add-in, GuruFocus Excel add-in for Windows and the Mac version, either Windows version and Mac version. And you can download that and install it on your own computer. Once you install it on your own computer, you will have a very powerful tool to do your own research, to create your own templates, so that you can store it in your computer, save it in your computer, and make it very easy. And here I will show you how to use it. Again, it's under screeners. The last column says tools. The second item here from this tools column can say Excel add-in. And once you download it, install it, you will be able to use it. And we have lots of templates here also, which helps you to get started using Excel add-in. And as a premium member, you have 2,000 queries. You can have 2,000 queries a month. And if you're a Premium Plus member, you have unlimited queries. And we have lots of videos here show you how to use it. And today I will focus on using Excel add-in also. And yeah, these are some screenshots that can be done with the Excel add-in. You can get to the Guru data, you can get stock data, you can get to your portfolio data. And yeah, again, here is a download button. And during the installation, if you have any problems, if you have anything that's unexpected, yeah, please go through this FAQ area, the FAQ section, and you should be able to figure out yourself, because we have been working on this for years, and we see lots of issues, and I believe that we covered all the issues from the Excel add-in. Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you for saying hello to me, David. Welcome to Zimbabwe and WKC. Glad to see you again. Oscar, oh, from Plano, Texas. That's where we are right now. That's where I am right now, and in Plano, Texas. Also, Hoping from Chicago, and Lini from Tanzania. Very glad to see you guys. And now let me go back to the Excel add-in. And after you install your Excel add-in here, let me show you my Excel add-in window here. After you install your GuruFocus Excel add-in, you should be able to see a GuruFocus ribbon here on the Excel add-in. If you click on that, you can see all the menus here. And here, if I log out first, and you come here, you see the regular ribbons, home, insert, draw, all of this. You should be able to see one new ribbon, which is GuruFocus ribbon. And here you can log in. The login information is the same as what you use to log on GuruFocus website. And here I click on login. Once I'm logged in, you can see here this button becomes log out because you're now logged in. And just like on the website, you're only required to log in once. Once you log in once, and next time if you open Excel ID again, you'll find that you're logged in already. So that's that makes it very convenient for you. So where do you go to use Excel ID? My personal favorite is always click on this button, Insert GURUF button. And this can be a very powerful function. If you click on here, you can see a few tabs here. It's like GURUF. We have several functions. We have now 4 functions here: GURUF, GURUG, and GURUI, GURUI. GURUI is actually what we just added last week. And that's why I want to show you today. GURUF is the most powerful, most used function in this Excel add-in package. And it allows you to get almost all the parameters that you can get from our website here. And I will just show you some simple examples here. For instance, in the ticker area, I tap Walmart. And in the calculation is a parameter you try to get. The most simple one, of course, is price. But when you tap it, it shows all the price-related items, and price to DCF, price to FFO, price to free cash flow, price to GF value, price to everything almost, price to owner's earnings, price to the Peter chart value. If you just want price, the current price, it's very simple. You just you select and select price, it gives you the price, which is the current price of Walmart. And if I want to make it more fancy, for instance, I put Walmart here, and I click on this here again. Instead of tapping Walmart here, I click on this cell name here, which is E4 here. So if I go through that, it still gives you the price of Walmart. But the good thing this time is if I change the WMT to a different ticker, for instance, I change to Moody's, MCO, and the function will work automatically. And I can add other tickers here. I can add here, and then I just use the Excel function to drag it down. It will show you all the prices of these tickers. And so that's a very simple application. But now I want to do something more complex. For instance, if I tap the ticker I want here, and I want the revenue, historical revenue, for instance, not just the current one. I want historical revenue. And date from what time? I want historical revenue for Walmart from 2010. And so I tap 2010 and here, and I want annual data, for instance. And I want to show the date also. If I do that, you can see it will load the historical data for Walmart, historical revenue data for Walmart from 2010, January 2010 to the latest Walmart revenue data. And in this way, you get the historical data of Walmart revenue. And if you want data to display instead of horizontal, you want to display vertically, you just add this transpose here and select vertical, and it will display data in vertical way. So this is actually the Walmart revenue from 2010 to current, the annual revenue. And now instead of annual, you want quarterly. And so I here select quarterly. I select quarterly, and it will display the quarterly data instead instead of annual data. You see here, for every year now you have four quarter of data here. And that's the way to get quarterly data. And now if I want to have, instead of quarterly, I want fiscal year, fiscal quarter. Fiscal quarter means the quarter one, quarter two, fiscal quarter one, fiscal quarter two. But yeah, and for Walmart, because the January quarter is the first fiscal quarter, so it displays the same results. And here, of course, you can get every financial statement data. For instance, I want income statement, complete income statement. Instead of just the revenue, I want complete income statement. So that's what I do. I just type income statement there. And here now you get the complete income statement data displayed in rows and in items here. So the easier way is to actually for you to get each item data. For instance, here I got net income data, and yeah, anything you can think of. Then here you get the net income data, and you can also get the valuation ratio. For instance, I want PE ratio, the quarterly PE ratio, and quarterly PE ratio, and yeah, and I select PE ratio. It displays the Walmart PE ratio at different time. You can see that in 2010, during 2010, 2011, Walmart PE ratio was only around 11 and 12, but now it's around 20, 30 something. So that's the Walmart price actually went up quite a lot also. Yeah, thank you, Jason, and hoping for the kind words. And I will get back to your question a little bit later after I introduce all these sections. And if you have questions, in the meantime, if you have questions, please type in the comment area, and I will get back to you as soon as I can, as soon as I finish this part. So this is Excel GURUI function, and we actually have lots of templates, as I mentioned, templates in the web page. Let me share the web page here. Okay, we have lots of templates here, and I will show you a few of those. For instance, I will show you the fair value calculator. I just click on it, and it's downloaded. So I open it. Yeah, it's opened, and I enable editing here. So this is GuruFocus fair value calculator, which is actually the same thing as what we have on the website, the DCF, the fair value calculator. Same thing, although the parameter can be slightly different, but here you can adjust the parameter very easily, and it calculates the per share fair value and discounted value for every year. Here you can see the growth stage and the terminal stage, the current year, for the data we got, and the earning per share, and yeah, and discount rate. You can adjust anything here. For instance, adjust discount rate to 8. Now we see the Walmart has a margin of safety of 32. The growth rate here is 20%, which is probably too high. If I adjust to 10%, then you can see the margin of safety becomes negative 38%. Here is Apple. You can easily change it to a different company. And if I change to Google, for instance, yeah, it will load the earning per share, then it calculates the margin of safety for you. Of course, you want to adjust the growth rate here to be more realistic for the companies you're studying. And Amazon, for instance, it loads, assuming Amazon growth rate is 15% for next 10 years. And then you get a margin of safety, which is negative 97%. Of course, you can also put Tesla here and put every company here. And some companies has are more predictable, has more consistent, more predictable earnings per share, historical performance, and this fair value calculator will work better for those kind of companies. But for some other companies, when their earnings, their revenue performance is not that consistent, this fair value calculation will not be very accurate. So that you need to know the limitation of the fair value calculator. But here I just want to show you how to use it. And let's go to a different. Template. If I come back to a different template, for instance, I'll show you here. And for instance, we got ratios, GURUF historical ratios. This will help you. This says that retrieve the historical ratio of stock. And now if I come back to Excel, and let me downloads. Okay, let me come to downloads and come to the download where I downloaded the okay, downloads. No, let me download it again. If I okay, open it. I open the yeah. Here I open the historical ratios. Let me share it correctly. Okay, look at this window I'm sharing right now. And this template shows the historical ratio, how to get a historical ratio of a company with GuruFocus Excel ID. And this is a built-in template. It's a template we have built, and it uses the example of IBM and getting all these historical ratios, PE, PB, price to tangible book, EV to EBIT, EV to EBITDA. And you can add, of course, you can add a lot more ratios to here. And from 2001, year 2001 to current. It's a built-in template. And now I change to a different company, for instance. I change to Moody's. I just change the symbol, stock symbol here. And I just change the symbol here. Everything is loaded. It will be loaded by itself. And then you get all the ratio of Moody's. I'm not sure why this one's showing calculation here. And but we can. Okay, it's probably the enterprise value. This let me see. If I says enterprise value, yeah. Okay, I'll look into this one. Not sure why it's showing not available right now. Enterprise value. And it's a built-in software. Oh, okay, probably this one. Yeah. Oh, maybe the number is not there. Anyway, I will look into this one. This is a template we built. Okay, someone's asking me to look at AMD. Yeah, it's easy. You just change the AMD here, and it will load the parameters for AMD. You can see it's loading. Then all the numbers are loaded. Yeah, that's how it works. And we have a lot of templates there. And we actually, I think last time someone suggested that we can allow users to share their own Excel add-in templates. And we're considering that suggestion. We're just concerned about security. If we allow user to upload lots of Excel files, sometimes it can be there can be virus in some files, and we're considering it, and I think it's a good suggestion. But this is a very powerful tool, and I encourage you to use. It makes your work, research work, much easier. And now let me go back to a different template here. For instance, Peter Lynch charts, which is a very popular chart that Peter Lynch used during his research. And now if I open this Peter Lynch charts, and let me share this chart, Peter Lynch chart here. And yeah, I share this Peter Lynch chart here. And that's it's loading. Yeah. It will draw the chart that similar to what Peter Lynch used before. It will draw in this area. And the example we're using is JP Morgan Chase. And it's still loading. Once it loads, it should draw the chart well. Yeah, it draws a chart. That's how it works. And this chart should expand once all the data is loaded. And again, we have lots of templates here, and I encourage you to use it in this area. And you can build your own templates there. You can build your own template easily here with starting from the template we create, and to create your own work there. And again, it's under screeners, exciting here. And now I want to continue. So, and I mentioned that we have GURUF here, which I just showed you. You can get stock data from GURUF function. And we also have a GURUG function. GURUG is for you to get the guru data. We know guru stocks, guru buys, and guru sells. And I can show you here. I opened another tab here. Let me share the screen. Okay, now you can see the GURUF, and I come to GURUG this time. And GURUG, of course, we know that the most popular guru is Warren Buffett. As I type Warren Buffett's name, his name shows up here. And if I want to know Warren Buffett portfolio, I just type portfolio here. And I click OK. Yeah, it loads the Warren Buffett portfolio for you very, very quickly. And actually, I think if I need to show a caption here because it doesn't show what is in each column. So, and as I do it slowly, more slowly, you can see I type Warren Buffett here, his portfolio, I type portfolio here on second cell. Actually, we plan to make this one, here you can do buy, sell, add, reduce, and portfolio. And we'll make this one into a drop-down menu to make it very much easier for you. And a show caption, show caption means a column header. Once you have that, and you can see that this is Warren Buffett portfolio as of March 31st of this year. And this is the ticker exchange, the shares he owns for each position. Of course, shares he owns, and the ticker exchange, industry sector, the company name, current price, the currency, because we have some gurus who buys non-US companies. So that's why we need currency here. And 52-week low, 52-week high, the market cap of the company, the P ratio of the company, yield, dividend yield, And the value of this position, the weighting, the impact due to research price and sales. This is the shares outstanding of the company, and that's what you get. But we can easily add more columns to here. And here, of course, I have the PE dividend. If I want, for instance, I want PB ratio. I type PB, and now I can combine this with the GURUF function. And I can combine this with the GURUF function. So in ticker area, and I go to the ticker. If I move it to here, it's Apple, and the calculation, which is the parameter you want, and I want PB. I want PB here, and then I just wait for it to load. Yeah, it tells you the PB ratio of Apple. The first Apple is 37, and yeah, now I use some Excel functions, because Excel you can do lots of things with Excel. And for instance, I use F4. I use F4 to add a $sign to here, means that this field is fixed. And now I can drag it down to get to the PB ratio of every company in the portfolio. And yeah, now it's loading. Yeah, and in this way, you can combine the GURUF function with the GURUG function, and to get a lot more information of whatever you want. So for any questions, if you have questions, please type in the comment area, and I will definitely get back to you during this session. And here I'm just showing you how to use the PB function, combine the GURUG and GURUF function to get more data from our website, from our servers. And after the GURUG function, and I want to talk about the GURUI function. GURUI here is economic data. And this data has, of course, all the data is also on the website. And this data, if you're not familiar with it, the data is actually on here. I'll show you here. And come back to the website, and I come back to the website. The GURUI is actually getting this economic data here under market, the economic data here. And you can see that under this here, we have lots of data about the economy, about the general market. The most frequent ones are the ones that's listed here, and we have different sections, total market calculation, that you can, anything you could think of: house prices, housing price, household debt, house prices, and unemployment rate. Yeah, unemployment levels, unemployment rate. Yeah, anything you can, of different countries even. This is Australia total per all people that's unemployed. And the economic data, macroeconomic data, and imports from Spain, for instance, and things you can think of: treasury yield. If I come to treasury, yeah, 3 months or 90-day yield, and yeah, and anything you can find this on this economic data page, you can get to Excel from this GURUI function. And let me open another tab here. Let me share it back to the Excel page. And yeah, please look at this Excel page, and I add another tab here. At another tab here, I want to show you how to use Excel GURUI function. GURUI function, for instance, inflation. I just tap. Yeah, here, I select one randomly. Inflation adjusted crude oil price. And it shows, which shows the current price. And if I want to see the historical price, I believe it's, if I tap the date here, it should show me the historical, it shows the historical price, only the historical price. Let me show date. Yeah, this shows me the historical price of crude oil, inflation adjusted crude oil. If I change it to a vertical data, and it's more obvious. I see the historical price, daily historical price of crude oil, inflation adjusted from 2010 to today, the historical price. Yeah, and okay, now let me look at the questions you have. Okay, and question regarding the, thank you for your time. I have questions regarding, yeah, if you have questions, comment on VIEs and risk Chinese stock delisting or Alibaba if they are delisted. If you're, okay, I'll come back to that question about Chinese stocks. Economic indicator, can you show the inflation on US? Yeah, let me try here. And if I come to economic data here, if I think it's called consumer pricing index. Consumer pricing index, yeah, the inflation is actually consumer price index, it's called that. Yeah, you can see the consumer price index, different cities, different areas. Let me make it bigger. Yeah, you can see consumer price, electricity, and utility, all items, CPI. And CPI is actually this one, inflation. And if I select that, and I click on OK, yeah, which is 270. Well, consumer price index is actually a relative number. I think it's referenced to which year I forgot. If I come back to 2000, to year 2000, show date, and we'll show vertical, and we should be able to, yeah, this is the consumer price index is, I think it's referenced to 1980 or something. And this is the consumer price index. If you want to know the inflation, you would need to calculate the growth of this one, the annual growth of this consumer price index. For instance, this is 2010, and if I want to know the inflation, this is 2000, year 2000, and from 2001 to year 2000 to 2001, I just do this using consumer price index, minus, subtract, divide the year ago, the -1, which should give you the inflation rate. And if I change this to percentage, I change to percentage. Yeah, 3.7. And then I use Excel's function to drag it down. It should show us the historical inflation rate, the annualized inflation rate, annual inflation rate. You can see that historically, inflation for the US is 2%, 1%, around 2%, but lately it becomes 5%. The latest data is about 4.5%. And yes, do we have economic data for outside the US? Yes, we do. We do cover economic data for non-US also. Here I'm just using US data. So you can see that the inflation rate for US has been going up this year. Last year it's around 1 point something due to the pandemic. This year it's going up, and I believe the number will continue to go up for a while because we know that the house price went up a lot, and the rent is going up, at least in the Dallas, Plano, the area I am in Dallas area. the rent is going up. So someone's telling me that the rent is going up 25% compare with previous years. So we will see inflation going up. The numbers are already getting higher. I hope that for hoping I cover your question here with this inflation calculation. And my idea is still show you how to use GURUI, GURUF to get the numbers, get data from our website, and then you can do a lot of customization and calculation here. And now I want to show you the latest one we added. The last one we added, we added a function called GURUI. GURUI is actually covering the data here. It's under industry overview. GURUI is actually covering the data here. You can see here it's under market, excuse me, market industry overview. And we have different industries here. We have, for different industries, we have all the parameters here. And GURUI is for you to get this data for industry overview of different industries, the parameter for different industries. And it's a more straightforward function. And now if I come back to Excel, and Excel, come back to Excel here. Yeah. And can see that that's the way to use it, very straightforward. And still under GuruFocus ribbon, click on Insert GURUF. You can see under GURUI here, you just select different regions. For instance, I want to select Europe and different industries. And Europe, chemicals. So chemical industry in Europe, the different parameters. I want to know the P ratio of chemical industry in Europe. So I just select yes, yeah, it show you the data. And it's actually relatively straightforward. And I select, GURUI, select GURUI, I select different regions, I select Asia, and I select another company, another industry, steel here in this case. And I want to show the EV to EBITDA. And I think this one should work. Let me try. This is a new function. I'm not sure this one is working. It should. Show date. Yeah, it currently only works for the current data. So the current for Asia, steel industry, EV to EBITDA, the ratio is 9.59. So this is how you use it, the GURUI function. And I think it's very powerful, especially this GURUF function is the most powerful function. Okay, hoping asking if GURUF function works for RSI of a particular rate. I don't think so. I don't think so. We mostly work with fundamental data, and we don't work. But we can try here. We may have the current value, but yeah, we don't. With RSI. Yeah, we mostly work with fundamental data, and we don't work much on the technical data. It's something we can add, but we never put our focus on technical data. That's we have lots of things, actually work to do really, and so we don't really put technical data as our priority. Okay, and if you have any questions, yeah, please feel free to ask in the comment area. Now I come back to your question regarding to Chinese stock. Regarding to Chinese stock, I say someone was asking me, okay, Milan, it's asking me if Alibaba or Tencent were delisted, will we lose our investments? I don't think so. And currently, if they got delisted, they will not be delisted completely. They will be maybe delisted on the major exchanges, but they will still be traded in OTC market. I believe so. I don't think they will be delisted completely. And okay, any more questions? Okay, question. I was researching Imperial brands revenue 2010 was too high. 2020 data seems too high. Our data is updated. The financial data is updated quarterly, unless there's corrections. If there's corrections, we'll update it immediately. But if there's no corrections, it will be updated quarterly. And you think the revenue is too high for this company? I don't know. It looks normal to me, but we will need to, let me share the screen here. So yeah, you're seeing that for Imperial brands, the revenue is too high. And it looks normal to me, at least. I don't see any dramatic changes here if I look at the historical data. And by the way, yeah, if you click on any row of the financial page, here it shows the GURUF function for you to get how to get the data in Excel ID. And yeah, this number looks normal to me, and I don't know why you think it's too high. Okay, another question, Previn asking, performance chart is very good. Can dividend data be added to table below the chart? I'm sure we can. And so I believe you're talking about the summary page, the performance data here, performance chart here, which is which was added relatively recently. So we have the total annual return. So you want the data, the annual dividend data be added to the total annual return. Yeah, I think we can add it. Graham, can you record that? Yeah. Okay. And if you don't have other questions, I want to continue to. I want to go to the all-in-one screener actually, and we recently added some more parameters to the all-in-one screener, under the suggestion of our users, and I think the ratio we added lately, one is operating cash flow related data, operating cash flow growth rate, and if under all-in-one screener, you can see we have lots of tabs, fundamental here, and valuation ratio. If I'm not sure if you get to try it, different tabs cover different type of parameters, growth, valuation rank, and here's price related PB ratio, and dividend. And insiders also, you can combine insider data with the you can combine insider data with fundamental data and guru data. And we have so many parameters, so many filters. You can click on all and to see all of them. Click on all here to see all of them. You can also search. For instance, I was talking about operating cash flow. You just search here, operating cash flow, and it should display the related parameter for you, operating. Yeah, so I just tapped operating cash flow, actually shows here OCF, which is operating cash flow growth rate, which is a parameter we added lately, and you can use that to select data as the companies you want. And okay, I see the screen is hanging a little bit. Hoping you, okay, let me wait a little bit. Okay, regarding to your question, your revenue, you said 8 billion pounds. GuruFocus shows. Yeah, previous question, can we add gross return earnings? Gross return earnings to all-in-one screener? I think in principle we can always add. We should be able to add it. And somehow the screen's hanging a little bit. Graham, there's something we can do to okay. Now let me go back to the all-in-one screener. And for all-in-one screener, I just showed you that we have so many tabs here. You can choose different parameters. You can also create your own parameters. You can also create your own filters. And the last one, actually not the last one, the customized tab is for that purpose. If you click on customized, you will see that you can click here and by adding filter here, you should be able to add filter. Click on here, add filters, and you can add customized filters for everything you want. And I'm not sure if you see a clear screen or not. And to me, it seems like the resolution, there's some problems. Yeah, that's how you create the. You can give it a name, and then you can. Let me close. Let me close some of the windows. So maybe because it's slowing my computer down. Hope that you will see a better screen by doing that. And yeah, that's on screen. You can create customized filters there. And in the meantime, if you have questions, yeah, please feel free to ask me, and I'll be very glad to help. Also, I don't give investment advices on particular stocks, but I can certainly help you to check out the valuation, check out the financial statement, and I can help you with those kind of things. And hope that yeah, thank you for your comment, Previn. The customized filters, please take the advantage of customized filters. We cannot cover every parameter that you want, but with the customized filters, you can create mostly any parameters, any filters you want, and to get the parameter you want. And yeah, lastly, I hope that you take advantage of our new feature also. Our new feature, which is called the mapping feature. If you go to all-in-one screener, and we have a map feature, and which is for you to get an overview of the parameters, overview of the parameter you select. For instance, this is SP 500 company, and you can see that here you can check out the parameters, and days change, year YTD, total return. If I just select that for SP 500 companies, you can see the parameters here. The green color here shows a positive return for year to date. So you can see that for most companies, the year to date return is positive. And okay, does GuruFocus show future estimate of revenue earnings of analysts? Yes, we do. the future revenue, and here, if I come to a stock, the future revenue is shown under the in the summary page. It is in the summary page. It is in the summary page as a right column. Right column here is we have an area called analyst estimates, an analyst estimate here, and here you can check the estimate for earnings and for revenue, EBIT, earning per share for the next 2 to 3 years. We actually, these parameters can also be combined into the charts. If you come to the all-in-one or come to the interactive chart, these parameters actually also can be combined with a chart. And if I come to here, the interactive chart. Okay. Yeah, here if we look at the chart, you can see, for instance, I think if I click on revenue here, yeah, here it shows the revenue, and we should have a revenue with estimates also. We can add a estimates number here. So estimates. Okay, let me come back question and look at the question. Let me look at the question. Does GuruFocus calculate total share return, subtract capital appreciation? We don't calculate this. But with Excel add-in, you should be able to calculate it yourself. You should be able to get all the parameters, then calculate it yourself. Because there are so many variations of parameters, we cannot calculate everything. There are also so many requests, from our users, and we really cannot calculate everything that everyone wants. But that's why we developed this Excel add-in feature for you to calculate it yourself. And we believe that it gives you more powerful tools for you to do it. Okay. Do we have a video discussing investing OTC stocks? No, we don't have a video discussing just the OTC stocks. And I know that the data for OTC stocks is not that complete, but we do cover lots of OTC stocks in our database, and I think with OTC stocks, you definitely need to do more work. You need to go into the reports you can find, the data you can find, go to the company website to check out. But I know that we cover lots of OTC companies, and from the principle, there's no difference in investing OTC stocks or in other stocks. Okay, and how can I extract the exchange rate between Canadian and the US exchange? With Excel add-in, you can extract the Canadian rate, the exchange rate. Also, if you look at the financial page for different companies, for instance, I come back to the Imperial Brands here, and under the last, I believe the last line, the Forex, we do have a Forex rate, the exchange rate that we use to calculate the data. And is there a GURUE function? I believe so. In GuruF, in the Excel add-in GuruF, there is you can get the exchange rate for different parameters. You can get it. I believe so. Okay, and any more questions? Please feel free to ask in the area. Okay, regarding to your question about Imperial Brand, one of my associates down, he just replied that the parameter, the number you are quoting, you said 8 billion pounds. but he checked it out. He said that it's 32 billion pounds, which is about 42 billion US dollars. And yeah, please go back to your numbers. 8 billion. Are you sure it's annual data? Maybe it's quarterly data. It's more look like a quarterly data instead of annual data. Yeah, that's about what I have for today. And I really encourage everyone to use the Excel add-in, which is very powerful, easy to use. We're making better and better. We have created a dedicated server just for the Excel add-in to make the speed faster. And I encourage you to use it. And again, we have last 2 minutes. If you have questions, feel free to ask now. And I apologize for the low resolution of the video today. Not sure why the video quality is not this good. We'll go back to the technical to make sure that we have the better quality next time. Okay, seems like there's no more questions. Again, thank you all. Thank you all very much, and I will see you next time. The next meeting will be on September 1st, the first day of September, Wednesday, same time. And I will hope to see you again next month on September 1st. Thank you again.